In this video, I'm going to give an overview of some of the enhancement functions, specifically invert, levels adjustments, and brightness adjustment. First of all, the invert function. Bright regions become dark and dark regions become bright. So to open up the enhancement docker, click Enhance on the menu bar. To invert an image, just click the Invert button. The manual levels adjustment is for contrast enhancement. You can operate on a whole image or just a region. You should use the View Clip Pixels option to make sure you're not losing information. So I've opened an image that has multiple fingerprints. Some have more contrast than others. So I'll zoom in on one of the low contrast ones. I will select a region around the print and click Manual Levels. It opens this interface that gives you control of the transformation. This is the histogram of the grayscales for the pixels within this region. As you can see, most of the grayscales are in this middle region. So there's nothing that's really black in the image and there's nothing white. So I'll move this lower limit towards where the histogram starts. And I'll view clip pixels to make sure I'm not making too many of the pixels just black. So that looks okay. So in the final image, any pixels in the original image that were below this lower limit, which is now at 80, will become black. I'll move this upper limit slider down towards where I see the histogram start. And I'll view the clip pixels again. And it doesn't look like I'm making any pixels white. So any pixels in the original part of the image that were above 156 in grayscale are now becoming white, which none of them are. So I've stretched the contrast. Pixels that range from 80 to 153 now range from 0 to 255. This middle arrow, which is called the center point, you can move this from side to side, and it controls the way the pixels in this region are transformed to 0 to 255. So it changes the gamma. So you can adjust this and just see which one looks better to you. When you're ready to apply it, you just click Apply. This will be saved in the history file. You'll see the upper and lower limit and the center point. With auto levels, it's also for contrast enhancement. And like the manual, it can operate on the whole image or a region. A region is usually the most effective way to go with this, and it automatically sets the upper and lower limits for the grayscale transformation. The center point stays at that actual mid between the upper and lower limit. If I operate on the whole image now and try to do the auto levels, not much happens because in this whole image there are actually significant amount of white and significant amount of dark. So auto adjust didn't do much. So I'll undo that. But if I window around the print and now I click auto, I get a much better result. So it's a quicker way, but you don't have as much control. With the brightness adjustment, you brighten or darken an image with a slider control. So if you see this image, it's in general too dark. So this is a good candidate for brightness. And you just adjust how much brightness is added to the image with this slider here. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please contact us.